Hey, how you doing? This is Tony 16 Corner, and today we do Analog Kid by Rush off their Signals album. A lot of fun to play on guitar, so hope you guys enjoy it too as well. Tabs of this song is in the link below in the 16 Corner tab library. Just click it, join it. It's free to join. You get all kinds of tabs for all kinds of songs, including this one. Now let's get on to the lesson. So the song starts with an A power chord, and then so those are all pretty much hammer-ons and pull-offs. Open D hammers on to the 2nd and 4th fret. And then you're going to do a pull-off on the G string, 2nd fret, hammer-on pull-up. And then a double pull-off from 4 to 2 to 0 on the G string. And then we're going to go back to the D string, pull-offs, 4, 2, 0. All right, so let's put that together real quick. So from that main riff in the intro, you're going to go to the B major bar chord. So after you play this, this is the B major bar chord, and all I'm doing is I'm dropping the ring finger to bar to get that extra string right here, the G string, on the 9th fret. So just to recap, you have the regular B major bar chord, and then you're going to drop your ring finger to bar these 3 strings. And then you're going to go up here to the F sharp bar chord. And all I do here is I drop my little finger right here on the 12th fret on the B to add that sustain chord again. Now, I've also seen him with that F sharp go down here and play it. And if you want to do it that way, you can do it as well the same exact way I just showed you on the B major, where you'll just have major bar chord, and then you can bar the ring finger. So whichever way, whichever version you want to play, it's the same chord, you're just playing an octave lower from what was up here. Then we're going to be using some bar chords. We're going to start here on the G major bar chord. And what we're doing here is we're just going to go from the G major, and then we're going to add a sus. The way you really would want to do that is I just drop my little finger here so that we're sussing. It's on the G string on the 5th fret. I'm adding that. You could also do it as a bar chord with your ring finger doing the barring on those 3 strings, and then just have that G on the bottom. So and then you're going to do something similar, but it's with the E major chord. Right? And all we're doing here is also adding a sus and just dropping the little finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. Alright, back to the main riff. And then from there, we're going to go now to the A bar chord, doing exactly the thing we played on the G. And then play on the G. And then back to the A riff. Then this next part is the, I call it the you move me, you move me. I don't know what it is, verse 2 or a bridge or whatever, but it's going to sound like this. So the first chord is this one here. I'll have to look it up. It's going to be on the chart, but this chord here is, you're going to put your ring finger here on the A note, which is on the 5th fret on the low E. Your pointer finger then is going to bar on the 3rd fret A and D string, and your little finger is going to jump up here on the G string. It's going to be, that's all you do there, and then you go to the G major. All right, and then that repeats a few times. When you get towards the end of that section, then you're going to go to just a regular F major bar chord, but it's going to be up here to the G. Now I've also seen him do it where you play the exact same chords, but you're going to go an octave lower. Just do the F and the G major bar chord down here. So you can go either way. Either way is good. Just depends, again, which version you want to play. Then the song goes back to the verse. We go back through that whole sequence again. And after we do the F, G that I just showed you, then we're going to come to this part, which I guess is the bridge, I think. I don't know, but this section. Fairly simple chords here. This is A minor to a C major, and then I'm going to do, I think what you would call this maybe a G over B, because you're going to press this B note right here, which is the second note on the A string. You're not going to hit the lower E string, and the rest of the notes are open. I don't hear that high string in here, so it sounds to me like it's the middle fourth string. So from there, you're now going to go to the F and the G major bar chords. Notice, see how I had that sustain chord in there again. Back to the main riff again. So we get to the, I think it's the beginning of the second verse. There's one little extra thing that's done in the song. It's at the beginning, right? So we got, and then do that E like we've done earlier. And then there's this little part that goes regular A power chord, and I'm going to go from the G note back to the A. Back to the G, we're going to bend it a little bit to the D, a D power chord, and then back again. And then we resume the verse like we did earlier. So for the guitar solo, we're going to start by dive bombing the open A. And then as you're bringing the whammy bar up, you're going to put your ring finger here on the 12th fret on the G. And so as you're coming up, you're going to go down. And then as you come up, pluck the G. As you're coming up, you're also going to bend that string until you get a whole step up. Just like that. Now we come into this really fast picking pattern. 3 times we're going to do this here. And we're on the G string, we're on the 4th, 5th, and 7th fret. We're going to double pick on the B note on here on the G string, and then pull off 5 to 4, and then we're going to go up here 1 fret, and we're going to double pick on the 5th fret and pull off from the 7th fret. So it'd be like this. 3 times. All right, now following that exact same pattern that I just played right there, we're going to go over onto the B string, and we're going to do the same thing starting on the 3rd fret and 5th fret. So 3, 5, 5, 6, 6, 8. And then we're going to descend. And once we get here, once you do that pull off to the pointing finger, then you're gonna pull off on that from the 1st fret over to the open B, but at the same time, dive bomb that open B. Okay? So let me take it a little bit slow, but I'll put it all in context here. The next part is also in that A minor scale. Actually, this whole solo is in A minor, but we're going to utilize these frets. On the E string, we're going to utilize the 8th, 7th, and 5th frets. On the B string, we're going to use the 8th, 6th, and 5th frets. And then we're also going to use the 7th fret here on the G. And this is the pattern here. I'll take it slow. And then the next part will be up here on the 12th fret. And we're going to play this pattern of the A minor scale. And we're going to cover the 12th, 13th, and 15th frets on both the E and on the B string. And this is how we would play it, starting with the bend on the 15 on the high E. Then we play this next part. All we're playing here is 12 to 14 on the G and 12 on the B. Twice we do this riff. Then we go back to 12, 14 on the G string. And then we jump down here. We're going to go back to these strings, these frets right here on the G string, 4, 5, and 7. The riff is something like that. So you're going to pull off here on the G string off the 4th fret, and then another dive bomb. So let me put that little section together. I'll try to play it slow. And then you just dive bomb that G string. The final part of this riff, this is my best guess on it. If you've got a better way or you think that's correct, please leave a comment below. I'd love to see what your thoughts are on this. And the frets and the strings that I'm using are the 8th fret, the 10th fret, and the 12th fret on the B. And then I'm also using the 10th fret on the G for this first part of this. There's two halves to this thing. And what I'm playing is this, and you can just watch and follow along. So just a series of pull-offs, back to this note, pull off, back to the note. So we're pulling off from 10 to 8 and 12 to 8 on the B, alternating. I'm doing that 4 times. The last part of the guitar solo is going to be this. So the pointer finger is going to be on the 8th fret on the high E string, and the little finger is going to be going to the 12th fret. So we got a little bit of a stretchy here, and it's going to be pulled off. So without doing the right hand picking yet, it's going to be the picking the note here, and then we're going to do some pull-offs right from that 12 to 8. And then the right hand is going to go like this. Okay, now, obviously that's a lot faster in real time. I think you do that 8 times if I remember correctly. And then, to close it out, you're just going to go up the scale, A minor or C major, depending on how you want to look at it. So you're going to go from 8 to 10 to 12 to 13 to 15, all on the high E string. And you're going to be doing this double picking too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 on each note. Obviously, it's going a lot faster than what I'm showing it here, but. And then on 15, we do a bend. And then back to. and then we take the song out from there. And thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you got any comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. Thanks again for watching, and rock on.